This is going to be a video of every VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K that I have purchased since Christmas. Starting with the VHS, you see that copy of The Lion King right there? I got that at a yard sale for $1. I don't even have a VCR, but I did it just for a collector's item. It's like my favorite Disney movie, one of my favorite movies, so I wanted it to be on the shelf. Another movie I got at a yard sale was 1941. This is supposedly Steven Spielberg's worst movie. That's exactly why I got it. I want to watch it and give it a shot, see if I like it or if I dislike it. It does look pretty awful though. The next DVD I purchased is Make Mine Music. This is one of the few Disney animated movies that I have never seen, and it also doesn't have a Blu-ray release, and so I found the DVD for like $5 on eBay and I bought it. So I'm going to be watching this soon. I also bought a few Disney Blu-rays, so I got Finding Dory with the slip cover for $7.99 at Zia. Couldn't pass that up. The movie itself is alright, but I mean a Pixar movie for $8, that's a really good deal, and I'm willing to pay that much to give it a rewatch. Another Disney animated movie that I've never seen, shocker, The Sword and the Stone. I bought this probably just a week or two ago, and yeah, I don't know why, I just didn't grow up on it. We didn't have the VHS growing up or the DVD, and as of 2 weeks ago, I now own the Blu-ray, so I'll be watching this one real soon. There's just one time my friends found out that I had never seen this movie, so they threw a party dedicated to watching The Sword and the Stone, and I was distracted the entire party, so even then I didn't see the movie, and so eventually I will see this movie. So I had a $14 gift card to Walmart, and I used it to buy The Last Jedi, and the movie was still $18 freaking, so didn't even really get that much of a deal there. This is a very controversial Star Wars movie. I like it. I do have some problems with it, but overall I like it. This is definitely the best deal I found on any movie from this whole haul. I bought Interstellar 4K from Zia. How much did I spend, you ask? $4.99 on this. You know what? Actually, I spent even less because it was marked as $4.99, but I had $1 store credit, and so I spent, like, after tax, I spent like $4.36, I think. Yeah, it was something like that. Very specific. I don't even have a 4K TV, but I just recently bought a 4K player, and so I'm slowly buying everything, but when that day comes, I will really enjoy this movie. But $4.99, that's like, it doesn't get much better than that, so I was really happy about that. Alright, and then I got the Mr. Deeds Goes to Town digibook. This is part of the Capra collection. They have released 4 Frank Capra digibooks, and I needed this one. I watched it, and it's amazing. I absolutely loved it, and it was my very first Gary Cooper movie I've ever seen. Since watching this movie, I've also viewed High Noon, which is another good Gary Cooper movie. Anyway, staying on topic, really good movie. It's just a Capra film. Frank Capra is very good at making uplifting movies with very positive endings, and this movie does not fail. It has a very good ending. I also bought The Lost Horizon, which is also part of the Capra collection, and with this purchase of The Lost Horizon, I now own all 4 Capra collection digibooks, which include Lost Horizon, Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, and You Can't Take It With You. You can't. I absolutely love Frank Capra. He's one of my all-time favorite movie directors. Like I said earlier, all of his movies have very uplifting messages, very uplifting endings, and they're just wholesome movies. They're so innocent, and you can't go wrong with them. Lost Horizon is definitely his most unique movie I've seen. I think I've seen about 5 Frank Capra movies, and Lost Horizon is his most interesting one, but even still, it still has an uplifting ending and a really good message behind it. And so if you guys haven't seen any of these movies and you're a fan of uplifting movies, Jimmy Stewart classics, then I recommend watching them, and I even recommend buying them because you will not regret it. I will say though, this movie comes with an alternate ending that I was pretty excited to watch, and I watched it and it's a minute long, so don't get your hopes up for that alternate ending on the Lost Horizon digibook, because you'll be disappointed. So, I love Criterions, if you didn't already know that, and I owned The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, but I own the really lame, it's just in a standard Blu-ray case, and if I'm going to own a Criterion, I want it to be in tip-top shape. And so I sold my version, and I found a listing on eBay for like $5 or $6 with the slipcover, and it also comes with the booklet. What's a Criterion without the booklet? I mean, that's part of the money that you're paying. So I upgraded to at least a semi-nicer version of the movie. You can tell it's not in the best condition. There's a few scratches. I just wanted a more pristine version of it if it's going to be in my Criterion collection. And then these two movies I got for Christmas. I got The Lodger, which is Alfred Hitchcock's one of his first movies. He considers it to be his first movie because he's kind of ashamed of the movies before that. It is a silent film, about an hour and a half, and I appreciate it, but I'm not going to lie, it was pretty cheesy. I still enjoyed it though, and I look forward to reading the booklet that comes with this one. This last Christmas, my friend and I started a tradition where we purchased each other a mysterious Criterion, and so he doesn't know what he's getting, I don't know what I'm getting. He got me Woman of the Year. He said it resembled me. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but the guy's kind of a dirtbag anyways. And I watched this movie despite it being sealed in the case. I did watch it, and it was a good movie. Katharine Hepburn is kind of hit and miss with me. I really like her in Philadelphia Story. I liked her in this movie, but some of the themes of this movie were kind of offsetting. It's kind of a sexist movie if you watch it today, to be completely honest. But other than that, it's a cute little comedy movie. And this is also the first movie that Katharine Hepburn starred in with Spencer Tracy, and they've been in like a dozen movies together. And so that has something going for it. And then finally, I purchased Diabolique. If you guys have not seen my video essay for Diabolique, then I'll include a card right now. Just watch that video essay. It pretty much just explains why you should watch the movie and how it's one of the best horror movies ever. I absolutely love this movie. I love it enough that I bought it outside of the Criterion sale. I mean, look at the inside. Look at that inside. That's so cool. If you've seen the movie, you understand that. Let me wow you for a second. I'm gonna remove the disc here. Look at that. Look at those eyeballs. That's terrifying. And if you've seen the movie, it's even more terrifying. If you're like me and like my friend who bought me Woman of the Year, and you like making lists of Criterions you want to buy before the sale happens, please do yourself a favor and add this to your list. Trust me, you will not regret it. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And oh my gosh, it's so hard to do that while not smiling. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for so that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you later.